Alright guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be flying out of Honolulu. Papa Hotel November Lima, right? We're going to take out the Baron. I'm using the HP Reverb. I think it's going to be a really good flight. I'm pretty stoked. I think I have some sort of ortho something Hawaii scenery downloaded. And the crazy thing is, I have the scenery on max, and these are my frame rates, and I'm recording, so this is really good. And then by scenery, should I say it? I guess the autogen. Let's go in and take a look. Flight config right over here. What do we got? High. This is normally where I run it. If I go any lower, it just looks, a little bit jagged on the edges. Maximum number of world objects. That's what I was talking about. That's crazy. General. I just unchecked this because I was testing a scenery for a friend who did some work in, what was it? Santorini. So I'm gonna do this. Sit back here. Perfect. Alright, so the weather just loaded, overcast, and my FPS went up. Maybe because it's affecting my draw, my view distance. So here we go, let me see. Alright, lights are on. Look at the windsock over there. Alright, parking brakes off, and we're rolling. Let me see. Alright, there we go. Man, is that the sound of the wind? Alright. I don't see anybody inbound. I have had Just Flight Global Traffic do a little bit of opposite direction aircrafts, and I'm not really a fan when it does that. Man, I feel like it sounds really windy. Alright, so we're going to depart runway 4. Is that Waikiki Beach over there? I'm looking for that other aircraft. I saw somebody taxiing. Alright. Everything's in the green. Releasing the brakes. Got flaps 1. Full throttle. Here we go. I think we got a pretty good headwind. We're going to find out in just a minute when I pull up the map. And we are airborne. Let's see if this works. Plane command, gear up.
Landing gear going up.
Alright, so plane command. That sounded pretty jacked up. Oh man, check that out. We got a departure. So that worked. Flaps up manually. We're gonna turn to avoid this guy. So it might be stuttering or flickering black as I look to my left. I'm staring into a wall about, I'm gonna say 8 inches off my left, so maybe the headset is having a little bit of a hard time tracking. And actually it's a green screen. I know I'm not using the camera now, but it's literally 6 inches away from a green screen, so if I lean over, I'm gonna smack the wall. That was pretty cool. So we avoided that departure. This is pretty smooth for me. I'm gonna say extremely enjoyable. This is crazy. So let me try to find my controller. Oh yeah, I mean 40 FPS in VR with this type of autogen beneath us in clouds. It's a little unheard of. With some ortho, I think there's ortho files. No. I'm having a hard time telling. I'm gonna say probably not, but This is a bumpy ride. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is not ortho, not with these jagged edges. I did get to go to Honolulu. Actually went to Hawaii twice now. Yeah, there shouldn't be houses there, that's funny. Got Diamond Head over there, I think so. This is gonna be Waikiki over here. Unless this is Waikiki, I'm sure someone's gonna know. Nonetheless, yeah, I'm gonna say this is probably Waikiki. This is a really nice flight overall. I mean, it's bumpy, a little overcast, but we got some real weather plugged in. And the crazy thing is I'm getting some insane frame rates. That's just... I'm just blown away. I do have 32 gigs of DDR4 running at 4,000 megahertz HyperX. Check out Diamond Head over here. Yeah, I need to get some ortho for Hawaii ASAP. It looks like I have HD mesh. Just because I know there's a road that leads into it, and I guess SFD Global slaps houses wherever it sees a road, so that's not accurate in that sense, but whatever, we'll take it. Now, me and my wife, the second time we went back, or I guess the first time I went with my wife, and also it was the second time, her first time as well, we went to Hawaii, we got married, and I don't think it was here. I'm gonna say it was further, we're heading east. Yeah, so we got married just on the other side of this area over here, this little bay. It was a morning wedding. It was really nice, just me and the wife. We escaped, and yeah, instead of doing a big blown wedding, getting into a lot of debt, we decided to have a destination wedding out in Hawaii, just me and her, although we did get married stateside over here. Her father is a pastor, a Baptist pastor, and so he was able to marry us. We got married by him with her parents, my parents. We kept it really simple. And after that, we went out to Hawaii about a month or two later. And we had a little wedding ceremony / honeymoon, so that was pretty fun. Speaking of weddings, I got another wedding to go to in January. Man, this flight is just so chill. Yeah, these look like the SFD Global textures, which are actually really good, versus the default X-Plane textures. I'm just kind of hoping that it looks smooth in the flight. Alright, so on my way back, I'm going to... I don't even know how to work autopilot in here. So do we got an airport over here? So it looks like we got a little airstrip on the other side of this. Mountain range. Man, this is a bumpy flight today. I mean, I'm not complaining. I prefer when it's not a super smooth flight. Oh, I think there's an Air Force base over here. mountains. This is amazing. Alright, so definitely got a crosswind. Flaps 1.
Airspeed too high to operate the flaps.
Dope. Alright, so we're going to throttle back. Let me see if I can do this. That's not what I meant to do at all. Flaps 1.
Down to flaps 1.
And gear down.
Landing gear going down.
Alright, so you can see here we're definitely crabbing, throttling up just a little bit. Oh, this is crazy. Yeah, we got a direct crosswind. So, 086 at 1.8. Oh, look at this crosswind right here. This is crazy. Here we go. Oh, we're gonna slide right through if I don't get this right. Not bad. Oh man, this is a good flight. That sounds really good. Alright, so let me see if I can spin around. Wow, those mountains look impressive here in VR. We're gonna go back down. Those buildings look disgusting. We're gonna taxi back down over here. I'm not sure what this is in real life. Whether it's a military field or an old field or what. I'll probably look it up. Man, this wind is just taking me. So here, we'll just pull off the runway here. Alright, parking brake.
Parking brakes already released.
Parking brake on.
Parking brakes set.
Alright, cool, here we go. So, I gotta lift up my VR headset. Come over here, traffic global, and so I do have to lower the traffic density through traffic global, otherwise the game will crash as I change, as it did now. Did it crash? No. Alright. Let me get up, make sure I have a nice sunset. I just want it to look really nice. Alright, we'll take it. There we go. So, it's pretty dark. I don't think it's going to look much better than that. Just because... let me see, where am I at? Sit right here. This is my seat. Yeah, it's not going to look much better than that just because it's overcast and we have this cloud layer. And unfortunately, I don't know how well this translates to whether you're viewing this on a phone. I always... oh, check this out. This place has a lot of little runways. I always tend to watch my stuff as well on my phone and the iPad. And I notice the darker videos, I don't go in and edit them afterwards. They're pretty dark. So it kind of is what it is.
LNAV on.
Oh, he understood something else. LNAV off.
LNAV off.
Transponder on.
Transponder is on.
Park and brake off.
Brakes released.
Alright, here we go. We're going to go into part. Yeah, this should be a really nice flight back to Hawaii. Back to, not Hawaii, Honolulu. So get the rudder just right here. There we go. Got that crosswind hitting us. On the green. Wait for just a little bit more here. Gear up.
Landing gear going up.
A little ground effect here. Not really because I'm high. But alright, there we go. Check this out. Yeah, we got some pretty intense weather here. Flaps up.
Flaps going up all the way.
Alright, so we're just going to loop it around. We're going to go back the way we came around the east side of the island. I'm going to try to move a little bit slower. I think it'll translate better to the videos. A lot of times I just move around like no one's watching this, but I've seen my videos and it doesn't feel that good when I move around so fast. When I specifically look around, it just feels a little weird moving in slow motion, but I think it translates for a smoother video. Where are we at? 1,500 feet? Man, this is nice. I might bring it down a little lower. So I'm going to say we're flying into yeah, we're pretty much flying into the headwind. So this portion is going to be a little bit slow. Now, I've said this a couple times before, flying in virtual reality, if you haven't done it, there's something called God rays. As I'm looking around, the white from the tablet, the white bright light, is really pronounced, and it's not very pleasant. I mean, just imagine you're in a dark room and someone has a flashlight in your face. Just the contrast, it's just from that bright light to this back panel, it honestly does not feel great at all. And if there was a way to, in VR, lower that brightness of this panel, that would be amazing. So I feel like I gotta try to bring that up. I don't know if it's been done or if anybody else has had an issue with that, but I'm not a fan of it. Let's see if I can go outside real fast. So without lying, the quality that you see is what I see with the HP Reader. This looks honestly flawless. There's no pixels. Got a pretty cool DHL heat delivery here on the default Baron. And so you guys can see, this is a bumpy flight. This is gorgeous. So I think what I had is the HD mesh for the terrain. Yeah, this look how smooth this is. It's not jagged, it's not nasty. This looks really great. And the streets are done well, so let's get back in here. So can I do it again? Alright, cool. Man, look at the reflections. This is amazing. at 800 feet. This looks absolutely gorgeous. Let's see how this reacts as we start flying in with the heavy autogen. Wow. I mean, I could see so far. This is crazy. Right here. This is so cool. Just buzz these buildings. Check out the scenery to my left. Man, look at the amount of autogen populated here. This is wild. Look at all these buildings. Look at all these vehicles. I feel like there's I guess the FPS has reduced. Plus we got this overcast layer. But this is still very smooth. This is super enjoyable. I'm gonna try to move slow because I'm not sure how it's gonna translate for the recording. But this is what's up right here. I don't fly outside often, but I don't know, this is just so cool. Still got that crazy crosswind blowing me sideways here. Alright, so we're gonna follow this road, enter the left downwind. You know what? I'm just not sure. I lied. Let's stay low. Whoa. Let's stay low, and we're going to take it out over the water. Man, this was a fun flight. So, I feel like the FPS just got smoother now that I'm not looking at all those buildings back there. I should have looked at it. Let me see, where am I at now? 40 FPS, that's amazing. Got the airport right here. I'm trying to scan for traffic. Is this a runway? It's not even lit. Come on, what's going on? That's what's up with the runway lighting here? It might be due to the custom scenery file. Might be doing something to the runway lighting. But I do see an airport at my 1 o'clock. Those white lights up there, that's an airport. That's, I think, I just don't even see. I don't even think I cranked up the traffic. Hold up. Alright, so now when we look around, we might see some AI traffic inbound. Flaps 1.
Down to flaps 1.
Gear down.
Landing gear going down.
So let's let's just act like the airport lost power. And we have an emergency, we gotta put her down. So I see one aircraft up here taxiing out for departure. Right up here, the 1 o'clock. I'm looking off my left. I don't see anyone inbound. I don't see anyone else moving. I think I see the taxiway lights. They're really dim. I'll have to take a look at that. Whoa, there goes my handset. Flaps down.
Flaps going down all the way.
I just don't want to line up with the taxiway. This is terrible. Alright, so we'll take that. Abby says, white, you're high. So we'll bring it in right here. I cannot see anything. I'm gonna just follow these lights. Alright, I'm over the runway. Oh my good lord, this is off the center line. 80 knots. Why is it so dark? Did I change some settings? I don't know. Whoa, alright. The airport lights are off. No, seriously, airport lights are off. They've lost power. I think we got a taxiway right here. It's kind of hard to see. This is hilarious. I've literally never flown into an airport where the taxiway signs are on, yet the man, I mean, honestly, I'm just, forget that, I'm just blown away at how smooth this is running. I'm getting 40 frames per second with loaded gates here. And let's see. They're not going to appear on here. Actually, I flew that pretty good. Check that out. Let me stop the plane. So, my thought initially was to come around, enter the downwind up here, but we flew around. This is when I realized the lights were off for the whole field. Came in. Check that out. That was actually really good. Man, but this... Oh, what am I doing? This looks amazing. The flight's pretty much over. I'm just gonna taxi down. Oh, the GA ramp is... There it is, 3 o'clock. I just want to check out the commercial carriers over here. Flaps up.
Flaps down.
The other way. So I might have double aircraft parked at the gates. And actually, let's see. I don't even know if it's going to take FPS, but we're going to do this. Flight config here. I do this to see GA aircraft. Without this selected, actually, it's on. So I have to, I guess, turn it on and then select it off. Let's do that. It's going to take just a second. Oh no, I'm falling. So, I've never had that happen. Oh, whoa. It messed up everything. Alright, so... Oh, it won't let me do that? Did it crash? I've literally never seen this happen before. So, it just crashed, and I guess we'll end it there. That was a pretty cool flight. Pretty short, sort of. I don't know how long this video is, but anyways, I'm done talking. Man, this world is really cool. Is this a video game? If anyone knows where this is from the Steam store, the menu, let me know. Alright, peace.